Yo, hey man, say man, it's your favorite trader man, GDO, coming back with another video, man. Let's go ahead and get off into this, man. I know I didn't make yesterday's upload, but it was my wife's birthday, so hey, I ain't worried about nothing but that, you hear me? Let's go ahead and get off in today. Pretty easy day. I got done pretty quick, thankfully, because I had a lot of stuff to do today. I know the chart's looking crazy. Let's start off by looking at our high time frame internals for the relevant area of today's day, right? Today is Wednesday, October the 8th. So Wednesday the 8th, we have this big internal, the 4 hour. I did not want to put that, but I did just so I can remember that it's here. Because we all know what the exceeded edge model is. First, breaker structure after 9:30. First contact with first high time frame internal. Breaker structure back the other way. Catch that. There is caveats to it though. There are some caveats to it. And today we're one of those days, and I'm gonna show you. Not gonna talk too much in depth, but I am gonna show you an example of a caveat to the exceeded edge model. All right. So of course we have the 4 hour. That my tour course is my 4 hour. You see the red, that's my hour in the relevant area. Inversion. Even that small 4 hour is an inversion right here. Big is just the internal. Inverted. Fair value gap, inverted fair value gap. All these are inverted fair value gaps, right? So now, if you look at today's price action, right? And I know I'm doing this late, but we gotta execute. We gotta get it out. If you look at today's action, 9:30 breaker structure, first high time frame contact, right? But listen, you cannot tell the market what it's going to do. The market is like a book, and you're reading its story. So it's laying out its own story as you flip through the pages and read each sentence. You're not telling the book what it's about to do. That's not how it works, right? So, like I said, there are certain caveats to the exceeded edge model, and today was that day. Why did I enter in a buy? Okay, breaker structure after 9:30, right? And we're rallying, like we're going. Okay, solidifier. What is that? This was the external low on the 5. External high on the 5. This was the external low. Breaker structure. Well, no, we cannot mark a high yet because the next candle can be a bullish candle. The next candle could be a bullish. The next 20 candles could be bullish. So you cannot mark your high. You can mark your low, of course, but you need a solidifier in order to mark the high, right? Okay. Once that solidifier was there, which is the sell candle, opposite of the buy or sell would be a buy in that scenario, right? I marked the external high. Now, at 9:45, we actually broke that external high. So that gave me all the confidence I needed in order to get in a buy. But the thing is, I didn't really necessarily know where we were going because I didn't even ask myself the main question you're supposed to when you come in. Are we climbing mountains or jumping off cliffs? See, on the 5-minute time frame, it's way more clear. But today I was entering on the 2, but I still used the 5-minute time frame to give me that like confirmation, okay? So we're gonna go to the 2-minute time frame to show you what it really looked like for me, because it's the same thing. Everything is pretty much fractal when it comes to the exceeded edge model, because it derives from the algorithm that the charts move off of, and that's internal and external. And with internal and external, everything is also fractal, meaning you can use it for every time frame. Okay, so first breaker structure after 9:30, you have a 9:30 broke to the upside, first contact, high time frame internal, another leg, solidifier. Now we have the external high or the 2-minute, external low, but then we get a break again. So I entered in my buy, and I looked to the side, and I was trying to find what peak most likely would we go. I didn't think we were gonna come and take out all highs. If I did, I would have stayed in my trade. But I was really just targeting this, and that's really like 69 points from my entry. I think I ended up getting like 75. I actually got 80 something points. I'm pretty sure I got like 80 points today. I was going for 69, but I definitely got 80 something points today. What's up, Philly? So easy day. I had a lot of stuff to do. Pretty much easy day. And I'm grateful because we have the government shutdown. In August sucked. September, if you ask Google or ask ChatGPT, is historically the worst month of the year to trade MEQ. With hopes of with hopes that October was gonna be better for us, they shut the government down October the 1st at 12 o'clock in the morning. Crazy work, okay? But that's not stopping us because we know what internal and externals are. Internals, fair value gaps, inverted fair value gaps, imbalances. Externals, highs and lows, all right? So that's what it looked like for my trade on a 2-minute. Let's go back to the 5-minute because like I said, everything is fractal. Coming in, exceeded edge model, break of structure after 9:30, first contact, high time frame internal. We have this, it's ugly, you know, and I hate having all this stuff on my screen, but it was necessary for the day. And I usually don't, when internals are this big, and remember, they're fair value gaps. All gaps are internals. When internals are this big, I usually just leave it alone. And everything is color coordinated. So my 4-hour, the white daily, this daily is a daily fair value gap. As you can see, fair value gap is a 3-candle pattern with specifications between the first and third. So 1, 2, 3, opening between the first and the third, fair value gap. So as you can see how price reacted to it, that's all price is doing, going from internals to externals, internal to internals, never externals to externals. That'll never happen, okay? Let's go to the 5-minute so you can check this out. Not gonna waste y'all time at all. I just had to make sure I produced this video because I know I didn't make one yesterday. It was my wife's birthday. All right, so just like the 2-minute, everything is fractal, right? Just like the 2-minute, mark the external high, external low, and we waited till until after 9:30. Well, like I said, there's caveats to the exceeded edge model, and this was one of those days. We have the break. Now we're already in a big 4-hour internal. So it's like, okay, well, if you're already in one, you have to cancel that out. And you have to be careful because inversions are like sneaky. They're always laying in the cut, but they are important, and you better mark them out because they'll be the reason why your trade won't make it to take profit, okay? So we have the 4-hour, but obviously we broke structure and passed that, right? And then the next leg was a buy candle. Sell candle, as we said before, the solidifier, because we cannot mark the external high of the 5-minute time frame until we get a sell candle, because it could keep just producing buy candles and the high may be up here. Well, for this scenario, it solidified at 9:40, gave us a sell candle, right? So that being said, that's the external high now. And give me a second because everything is color coordinated for a reason. My 5-minute time frame is blue. My 2-minute is green. 4-hour turquoise. 30-minute, and I don't use the 30 minutes, so don't even worry about that. Hour red, 2-hour also green. Okay, so you know, solidifier at 9:40. We had another break to the upside. So once that break came in after 9:30, I've been trading over 7 years. I didn't really have to ask anything else. That was my confirmation. I entered in on the 2-minute, but this was my confirmation and gave me the confidence to make it to my 80-point trade, right? Now, the only thing I was asking myself was like, where are we going? I didn't expect us to take out the all-time highs. I know we've been doing it for the past week, but I just didn't expect that, right? So I just asked myself, okay, well, on the 2-minute it looks better, but what peak are we going to? Because obviously we're climbing mountains. So what peak are we about to go take out? What high are we about to take out? So on a 2-minute time frame, this is what it looked like for me at the time. Because you got to remember, I be having my child with me. So it's pretty, man, there's nothing slow about this process, okay? I saw this peak right here. Obviously, we have these equal highs, but this is the all-time high. So it's like, okay, we'll probably come here, which is about 60 points from the all-time high. You got to think about it. When we talk about externals, every time frame has externals. Every time frame has two objectives, internal and external. So if we talk about M&Q's all-time high, that's literally the highest external the highest. So if it doesn't want price to come near it, it's literally going to shoot it back down to an internal, right? And if we wick the all-time high and get a break of structure to the downside, best believe we are going for a major internal. When I say major, I'm talking maybe 4-hour daily and maybe a weekly if it's near. You know, if we go to the week right now, I don't even know if we have any weekly internals. Let's see, just for shits and giggles. Man. Yeah, we have some monthlies down here, but they're nowhere in the relevant area, yeah? And yeah, so yeah, there's no weekly internals nowhere. The nearest weekly internal is over 800 points away. So not relevant to anything we have going on, okay? And remember, internal is just inverted fair value gaps, imbalances. They're all internals. So like I said, on the 2 minute, I'm asking myself, where is price going? Because in the Discord, we have people trading with us in the Discord, and I told them straight up, I said, I don't know where price is going, but I'm getting in this buy. And it fed me today, you know what I'm saying? I really only wanted 69 points. Obviously, you see my my buy tool. It was at 101. I got out at like, what is this right here? I didn't get out at 82. I think I got out at like 79. It was an easy trade, man. So what? I got done. I entered around 9:38. Got out at 10:15 with like 80 something points, 79 points. Hey, I made more than a lot of people just sitting home, and that's the point of it, right? This is 7 years of busting my behind, making money, losing money, trading my last, and that's how we've come up with the information we have. Chart reading is nothing but internals and externals. That's stocks, crypto, forex, indices, metals. All of it has one thing in common: internals and externals, man. And that's it, man. So, hey, man, say, man, it's your favorite trader, GDO. Coming back with another video, man. Hope you guys have a good day. If you guys want to learn how to trade like this and get consistent profits, we're every major move in the market. My family we're on every major move. And again, we've been trading. I've been chart reading going on 8 years. Randall, he's been chart reading 7 years. So just us alone, that's more than 14 years of experience in the charts. And that's how we're able to make these profits. He made $998 yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he actually, that was like his first trade back from his break. He wasn't trading live for a good little minute. And his first trade back, he made $900. Like, so if you guys want to learn how to trade like this, join the Discord. The link is in the bio below, or visit the website Never Quit Exceed. Check it out. Change your life, man. But it's your favorite trader, GDO. Come back with another video, man. Make sure you guys have a nice day, man. Chase your dreams, don't stop, and never quit exceed.